the SpeedyCash.com 400 at Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm your host, S1173, and tonight we'll be running the truck series tonight. We got Great on Wheels in the 92 truck on the pole with a speed with a time of 30.662 seconds. And I'll read y'all the starting order once I get into the booth. So I'll let y'all know when to. So we're getting ready to get in the booth. Alright. I'll read y'all the starting order once I load in. Don't mind the sign that says PPG 400. That's last year's race. This year's race is the SpeedyCash.com 400. It's going to be a total of 74 laps. No. 60. No. It's going to be a total of 73 or 74 laps. I think it's be 74 tonight. Each stage is going to be 20 laps. So stage 1 is 20 laps, stage 2 is 20 laps once they go back to green, and then the remaining laps of the race will be the final stage. So row 1 we got the 92 Great on Wheels, we got the 68 of Predator. Row 2 we got the 98 of NCOG and the 52 of Northbury. Row 3 we got the 51 of Sal, the 24 of Ben Road, and running out the field is the 35 of Landwide and the 8 of Don Benzito, who unfortunately failed pre-qualifying inspections, so his time was disallowed. Coming out of turn 4 to take the green flag, there's only 8 trucks. The truck series drivers begin stage points. As the green flag is out, we're underway in Texas.
I'll see you on the other side, I guess. And we're green. And 92.
Everyone is single files into turn 1.
Okay, there's.
Down the back straightaway. Got a 4-car, we got a 4-truck tandem coming in turn 3, trying to catch Great on Wheels in the 92. Coming out of turn 4 to complete lap 1, we got Great on Wheels who's in the lead. He'll lead lap 1. Got Predator in 2nd, NCOG in 3rd, Northbury in 4th, and landing out of the top 5 is Sal in the 51. 6th is, oh, there's a wreck coming to turn 1. That took out the entire field. The 52 is flipping, the 51's doing backflips. Got the 24 of Ben Road involved, also the 52 of, what's his name? The 52 of Northbury. There's the 24 of Ben Road, I mentioned him. Got the 8 of Don Benzito also involved. Got the 51 of Sal involved. That pretty much took out the entire field. So now we're left with the top 3 trucks, being Great on Wheels in the 92, Predator in the 68, and NCOG in the 98. Pretty much the big 3 for this race. Here comes the 98 inside, peeking inside for 2nd, not close enough to make a move. Great on Wheels on 92 truck is hugging that white line through 3 and 4.
Yeah, you are. Alright, cautions are available.
I thought I was about to spin around. Okay,
I'm good, just let me know.
we got you.
Make sure that I'm on.
Predator in the 68 got a little tight coming out of turn 2 there, it looks like. Meanwhile, the 92 Great on Wheels hug. It was a little low coming out of turn 2, and this 98 of NCOG followed the 68 of Predator as well. Predator got a nice one through 3 and 4. He pulled away from NCOG a little bit there. And NCOG's in the 98 truck tonight because he's filling in for GT Low in the 98. Meanwhile, the 92 of Great on Wheels and the 68 of Predator this is one of their part-time races. And after tonight's race, they're going to be flying all the way up to Michigan to one of the National and Cup Series races tomorrow. Tomorrow and Sunday. Predator for both National and Cup on Saturday and Sunday, and Great on Wheels just for the Cup on Sunday. Well, that's Sunday, and that's tomorrow and Sunday. Tonight, Friday, we got a 3-truck battle for the lead here. Oh!
Let me know if you get down there. I can't really tell based on this.
Ooh, that was close. Predator tried to peek inside going in zone 1, and 92 apparently cut its nose
I
off.
saw it, I left off.
There's like that little miniature bubble where you're a couple feet ahead of me than what looks like a launch pad, so it's hard to
Land off.
Strategy will come in playing this race because in the spring race earlier this year, me, Steven Smith, and Bradley were all different strategies at the end of the race. I was on 2 tires, Steven Smith took fuel only, Bradley took 4 tires. I got by Steven Smith with 2 to go and pulled away and won the race. So
if you really want to make it,
it could be the same thing here tonight. Some people are going to take 2 tires, some people are going to take fuel only. Maybe somebody will take 4 tires.
just makes it go light and slower.
That's we would like to know what
So
made the racing better in all 3 series. So
I don't think it's
something.
we'll see.
Unless where I think
We'll see how this race will turn out. And it looks like some people are already going to get lapped here.
Times 4 would put into play the pit strategies.
Even times 3 though.
Yeah, times 3 is not as bad. Bad, but it's not that bad.
Predators all over the back bumper of that 92 truck going into turn 1. Saw someone get in the wall there. That was the 51 of Sal. And the 52 Northbury, they're about to get lapped here. Oh, the 98 kissed the wall coming out of turn 2. That's NCOG in the 98. Now it's a 2 truck tandem out front. I believe the 98 of NCOG has lost the draft of the 2 leaders.
Yeah.
It's not that easy.
NCOG, who started 3rd, was running 3rd. Grant on Wheels started on the pole, he's still in the lead. And Predator, who started 2nd, still running 2nd.
No, I mean, we talked about it.
So that's Northbury in the 52, Sal in the 51, out in front of the 2 leaders.
Like even if
And it looks like those guys are about to go a lap down.
we could have the whole league come together and do like practice.
They were involved in that lap 2 wreck earlier in the race.
Heats and then
So
the A main and the B main.
it's going to be interesting to see how they'll come back from this.
Yeah. Probably one random off weekend. All shoes are off. Yeah, I missed that corner too.
Or have like a double.
Yeah, that would.
We'll see if they'll get out of the way of the leaders here.
Fuck out of that wall. For some reason, I don't have damage.
52 got the apron there. 51's going to slam the wall coming out of turn 4. He's going to go a lap down. Oh boy, that was close. He's going to get out of the way of the leaders. Here comes the 24 Ben Road out of the pit road. Oh boy, that was close. That was almost an excellent pit road violation. Salad gets the wall coming out of turn 2. The 24 is still on the track. Got back up on the track coming out of turn 2, so he does not get a penalty. Here goes the 52 at Northbury a lap down. Green flag pit stops underway. So there's the 8 of Don Benzito. He's currently 4th. He's gonna stay. He's gonna pit as well. So he's gonna pit. Let's land on the 35 coming out of pit road. He's done with his pit stop.
To push it across the line.
There you go.
That thing is not going to turn.
I remember we used to have that in the tournament, like to see who was the best picker.
There goes the 24 Ben Road, who also made his pit stop. Looks like the 90. Looks like Predator in the 68 beat the 92 of Grant on Wheels off pit road. And the 98 of NCOG is in the back as well. So it looks like they flip spots. Looks like Predator takes the lead. Oh. I don't know if that's a penalty because they were not on the back straightaway when the caution came out, when they exit pit road. That's going to be questionable. Because when I saw the 24 come back up the track, you have to be out of turn 2 onto the back straightaway to get into pit, so that you can finish a pit stop sequence. Right about there is when
I see what you mean with that. You can't fucking drive away.
when they come back around the track. I'll show you all where they what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, the 92 Grand Wheels trying to go by on the outside to take the lead. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right about there, right around that area is when both the 92 and 68 came out of pit road. They came back up on the track. Here comes the 92 Gray on Wheels inside. This will be to take the lead once pit stops are cycled through. There's one on board here with Predator as he looks behind that number 92 Ford. Oh, 92. Oh. He got the apron there. He came up and blocked. That's 68 Predator.
Coming to 3 laps.
I don't know if you keep screwing up, but I'm slowly catching up.
So I believe this is the battle for the lead and to win stage 1. I believe between Great on Wheels and 92 Predator 68.
0.3 behind number 2.
So stupid. Like, you try to break the draft, but yet you lose yourself time by trying to do it.
And 2 laps to go in the stage. No more pitting, no more cautions.
I heard they're supposed to come out with a racing game the next year or two that's supposed to be like iRacing.
So we're coming to the end of stage 1, it sounds like.
I don't know if it was Forza or somebody.
Got 2 to go. Coming back around. Just to be taking the white flag in the stage. Come to the final lap of stage 1 this time by.
The heat in your tires, just the weather, anything will make a change to it.
The 2 leaders come out of turn 4. Take the white flag of stage 1 on the last lap.
White flag.
Predator mentioned earlier, he's just here to race for fun. He doesn't have to worry about anyone. He doesn't have to worry about points. He doesn't have to worry about playoff points. He doesn't have to worry about anything. 92 trying to break the draft.
Everybody goes 3, the next person is 20 seconds behind.
He's going to hold on and win stage 1. The green and white checker flag is out. Winner of stage 1 is Gray on Wheels and the 92.
That stage.
Got Gray on Wheels, winner of stage 1. Predator finished 2nd. Incog finished 3rd.
Subs are in stage points, or is it just the overall finish?
It's the half of whatever we finish.
Looks like Don Benzito, I believe, finished 4th. He's the first Truck Series regular to get stage points. I believe he gets 7 stage points, so that's him coming across the line now. Here comes the 52 of, looks like, Northway.
Big bro, can you do me a big favor? Like, the drive 65 miles an hour. Thanks. So 92, 60.
And Predator gets the wall.
Finish P3.
98.
P4. What number?
75.
P5.
Don.
Who finished P5? 8.
8.
8.
Sorry, my thing disconnected.
No, you're good. P6.
Me at 24.
24. P7.
52.
And P8.
51. 51.
Alright, pit road will be open this time.
So P4
You're disappointing me.
P4 was the 75 of Landwide. So he's the first regular season. He's the first Truck Series driver to get stage points. P5 was Don Benzito here in the 8 truck. He gets 6 championship points. 6 was Ben Road there in the 24 truck. He gets 5 championship points. 7th was C Northway landing at the field. Oh, contact between the 8 and the 24. And the 51 of South landing at the field gets 3 stage points. So like I mentioned earlier, every one of the Truck Series drivers will get stage points because there's such a short amount of trucks.
I totally forgot about the commitment light shit.
So everyone should be pitting here to take 4 tires, full tank of fuel, they're going to pit again in stage 2 to pull some strategy out of the hat. So let's see who will win the race off pit road between the 92, 68, and 98.
Wow. Sad.
No.
What are you trying to say?
It's at the end of turn 4
On 92 car. I throw a big adjustment into her. Let's see how she does.
Here comes the 92 out of pit road. He's going to win the race off pit road. The 68 is going to be second. The 98 is going to be third. So the top 3 stay the same.
Put a new motor in mine.
So the top 3 stay the same. I believe the looks like the 24 is 4th. He gains 2 spots on pit road.
Everybody be on the inside lane.
Would you be mad if I stuck my finger up your butthole, Predator?
Here comes the 52 of Norfolk. He's the first stroke of lap down, so he gets the free pass. He's back on the lead lap now. Since all the lead lap trucks pitted, that means there's no wave allowance. Also, nobody stayed out as well, so that's what I meant to say as well. So the 24 is 4th. Don Benzito is 5th. Landlot is 6th. So Norfolk was the first truck one lap down. He's 7th, and Sal landing out the field is the only truck one lap down now. So when the next stage caution comes out, if no one goes a lap down, Sal gets a free pass.
Start 45. Beginning of 45, ending of 46.
Feels so good to go fast again.
So the first truck sees regular is that 24 truck back there, in 4th place, right here. The black and orange, not orange, black and yellow 24 truck, along with some white on it as well.
Every time I try to, I just spin myself out. I can't have my wheel.
I do it in 4th gear.
Double up, coming out of turn 2.
I don't downshift until we get ready to go.
3 this time.
Inside
or out?
I'll just take the inside.
So the leader, Great on Wheels, will take the inside lane for the restart. So the front row is the same as it was the last restart, with the 92 on the inside, the 68 on the outside. Row 2 is going to be the 98 of Incog, the 24 of Ben Rhodes. Row 3 is going to be the 8 of Don Vincito, the 35, of Landwide. And rounding out the field will be the 52 of Norfree and the 51 of Sal. So it's right here with the 92 of Great on Wheels as he gets up to the gears. Back up to the gears and back on the way. Oh, the 35 change lanes. 35 change lanes before the start finish line. He gets a penalty. So the 35 change lanes, and he stayed in that same line after the start finish line before getting back up his original line. So the 35, I believe, gets a penalty.
75? Were you the one to switch lanes before the start finish line?
He did, and then he went back up. I saw.
That's not what I saw. He did not come right back up.
Say that. I was like, wait, is that you?
Yeah, because I was gonna.
It looks like he stayed in the same line, and then he got back up to his original line, coming past the start finish line.
Please don't give me a penalty. That's the most guilty thing you can say.
So the draft is going to play a big factor here because he got the 68, the 98 trying to catch the 92. He got the 35 there in 4th, who's the first truck sees regular, Blandwad, who his move on the restart is questionable. Because I think the 35 should get a penalty because he changed lanes. He clearly changed lanes. I saw that. But apparently, what I'm hearing is they're not going to give him a penalty, which I think is a questionable decision because that's not. I don't think people should get away like that. That's just my call. So they got the 98 peeking inside and put it of a second. Got the 35 Landwide pushing him. trying to get the door coming out of turn 2 between the 98 and the 68. Land wide, doesn't know which one he wants to go with. Does he want to go with Predator, does he want to go with Incog? He's going to go with Incog, and 3 and 4, he's going to get the inside Predator for third. Break up the 1-2-3 running of 9 points paying drivers. Predator's going to fall back to fourth. He's right here with the 98. We got the 35 of Landwide currently in third. Got Ben Rowe there in the 24 truck going up the hill. Got the 52 Northway also going up the hill as well. Look at the 98 almost all the way to the back bumper of that 92 truck. Look at that 30. Look at that 98 pushing the 92, and the 35's gonna get the inside of Incog for second. Green Wheels blocks it. Oh, Incog got a bad turn there. He lost second. He's gonna lose third. He's gonna fall back to fourth. So put Landlight up in second, and put Predator back up to third. Was right on board here with Predator. So he looks at the 2 leaders. Landwide, every move he made, he was going into turn 1. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do the same thing against Great on Wheels here. Predator gets a huge one going into turn 1. Landwide's going to go up the track. He's going to lose 3 spots as well. He's going to fall back to 5th. Wow, Incog almost got to his quarter panel there going into turn 3. That put the 24 Ben Road up to the outside lane. He's going to lose 4th to Landwide. We got more racing here on this stage. We only had a 3 truck pull away, and then became a 2 truck pull away between Predator and Granite Wheels. Now we got 5 trucks up here. We got Landwide up here. Incog's back in the fight. Look at Granite Wheels on 92 trying to break the draft. And the 68 Predator and 98 Incog followed him.
The fuck out of my draft, Depot.
Here comes the 24 Ben Road down pit road. First cycle green flag pit stops is underway.
Yeah. HOE.
Landwide at 35 trying to make a move again on Incog for third. Predator's gonna go way up the track. He's gonna almost hit the wall coming out of turn 2. He's gonna lose second to Incog and then third to Landwide, and he's got a little bit of damage on that white front of the 68. He's got a little damage on that white front fender. Yeah, right there, that little bit of damage will affect the truck. Got Northway there in 5th, who just got his lap back under that last caution. Here comes Landwide. He's going to be pitting this time.
I didn't see the 8 there at all. The 8 didn't tell you it was up high.
Right, back up here for the lead. We got the 92 of Great on Wheels and the 98 of Incog. Almost like last stage, you had the top two trucks pull away, but Incog is the second truck this time. And the first stage was Predator.
51 coming in. I got 1
So strategy, I think, will once again be determined in this stage because everyone has to pit in this stage, like stage 1.
98 pitting this time.
Incog's going to be pitting this time, so that means he's going to give Great on Wheels some breathing room here. And the 92's pitting as well, so is Predator. So the top 3 trucks pitting once again together.
I'm trying to get better stage points. I'm too much on the stage points.
There's the 24 Ben Road. He's going to get his lap back because he was the first truck to pit. There's the 51 and 52 coming out of pit road. There's the 35 of Landwide, who also pitted as well. There goes the 8 out of pit road down Ben 0. So who's going to win the race upfield between the top 3 trucks? Last time it was Predator beating the 92, but the 92 beat him on speed. And Gray on Wheels once again will win when they beat him off the pit road. And this time, Predator gets by Hancock for second. But look at the gap now the 92 has.
Oh, really gonna win this stage or my truck? Are you serious?
Is that a penalty? That has to be a penalty. He came up on the track. That's the same thing that he freaking did in stage 1. You're getting a freaking penalty for that. And that's the same thing there. Wow. But meanwhile, we got a new leader, and that's being the 24 Ben Road, who pitted before all these guys. So he's able to use those fresh tires to gain some time. But I don't think he's going to hold the lead for long, because that 92 of Grano Wheels will be coming after him, man. And got a battle for third there between Predator and Cog. Let's go to that battle for third right now.
Yes, sir. We're cutting that down. So, that's good. Only problem is, how the fuck are we going to be around them?
Question.
Alright. I'll take the blow, you take the win. How about that?
What the hell?
Yeah, I could tell that 92 truck of Grano Wheels is catching Ben Road in the 24. And I believe the two trucks here are catching the two leaders as well.
Oh, my God. I may pick 2 or I pick just one. I look at 92. Fight you for it. Or I fight you in there.
Yeah, the 24 is going to lose the lead here, I think. I think that playoff points that the 24 might get here might be going out the window. Because that 92 truck is coming, and he's coming fast. There he is. This is a battle to win stage 2. Ben Road on strategy, trying to hold on Green on Wheels. But if you leave the bottom open, that 92 would take advantage. He's got to go low, go here, turn 3. Nope, he goes high. For the lead, here comes Gray on Wheels inside of the 24. Ben Road, and he takes the lead. Well, that should move to win stage 2. Meanwhile, we got a battle for third. Oh, I thought the 92 got on the apron there. He was close though. Meanwhile, this battle, I believe these two are not battling. They're trying to take on the draft to get back up to the 92 and the 24.
Yeah.
But I believe they're going to get by the 24 Ben Road here though.
I got the 24 strapped down.
Yep, the 24 goes up the track. He's going to let the 98 and the 68 go. So the 24 strategy tried to win this stage. Didn't work. He fell back to 4th. But it looks like he's going to be short on fuel here to make it to the end of the stage.
I'm coming for you.
Are you going to ask him to slow down for you?
No, I think that's
Nope, the 24 is... 98's pushing the 60 going into turn 1, but the 24 stayed out. I don't know if he was going to be short on fuel or not. Looks like the gap's still the same between the 68 and 98 tandem and the 92, which is very surprising because usually 2 trucks is faster than 1, but not in this case. Here comes Incock inside for second.
What the hell's going for the lead?
Battle for seconds on. Oh boy! Oh, Plato got the wall.
Thank you for bailing back behind. Yeah.
Oh, that was a move for second at the end of stage 2. So Great on Wheels will win stage 2, Incog will get second. Predator will get third. We'll see who'll get fourth here.
That was good, right? Expected to.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. 92, 98.
Looks like the 75 on Landwide.
P4.
24.
24.
So Benwell got fourth in the 24 truck. Getting 7 championship points.
P6.
52.
P7.
8.
And P8.
51.
We're all here, by the way.
So I believe the 75 Landwide got 5th. He gets 6 championship points. Norfolk gets 6th. The 8 of Donovan Zero gets 7th. He gets 4 championship points. And Sal rounds out the field once again, getting 3 championship points. But Sal is the only truck one lap down, so he'll get the free pass. So he's back on the lead lap.
He used Predator for that whole entire stage, and I just barely squeaked past him. Once I knew we couldn't get wheels.
So let's see who wins the race up. I think everyone's going to do the same thing last stage. Take 4 tires, 2 cannons of fuel. I believe they're going to have to make multiple pit stops in this stage.
Dude, I think we just logged off another 14 back then. So good. 24.
The 92 comes out pit road first. The 98 event car is second. Predator and 68 is third. The 24 pit road is fourth.
Bob's in the middle of the track.
Looks like Donovan Zito is 5th in that 8 truck. 6th is the 75 of Landwide. 7th is Norfree. And running out the field will be the 51 of Sal's. He gets the free pass. Get his lap back.
Yeah. They might go by pretty quick. No caution. You're racing everybody too. Friday, the hosted parts and a little shake.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they're very, very great.
To be honest, he probably won't believe you. He'll ask somebody else.
He'll go ask somebody else.
Yeah. It's like, fuck you. Like, I don't care. Alright, we'll go straight next on 5. We'll double up going. And, off for 2. Glad everybody's showed up, though.
So this is the final stage. Green on Wheels has swept both stages. I don't know if that's a pacing warning. I don't know. Might be not. But apparently a lot of penalties have been passed by already in this race. I counted like at least 3 penalties passed by. That could have been number 4. But I don't know. So
Double up.
row 1 would be the 92 of Green on Wheels and the 98 of Incog. Row 2 would be the 68 of Predator and the 24 of Bend Road. Row 3 is the 8 of Down Benzito, the 35 of Landwide. And rounding out the field would be the 52 of Norfolk and the 51 of Sal. So we're going to ride here with the 98 truck, excuse me, not the 92, the 98 of Incog on this restart. I think restarts on the outside lane, on the outside of the 92. And 92 of Green on Wheels has led the most laps. He's always led all the laps, but he's won both stages. But he's not going to be able to lead all the laps. As it looks like now, he's the truck to beat. As they're going to get back up through the gears here. Green flag is back in the air. What a good restart by the outside lane and Incog. Looks like nobody changed their lanes going into turn 1 past the start finish line. So there are no penalties this time, unlike Landwide and 35 earlier. Got about for 4th there between Landwide and Ben Road.
I was afraid I cut you off, so I kind of left it up.
No, you're good.
Battle for the lead. There goes the Predator around Green on Wheels. Predator leads his first laps of the night. Got battle for 5th there. Oh boy, Northway and Ben Road there. The 52 and the 24 getting really aggressive there. That's a battle for 5th. Oh, Green on Wheels goes up the track again. And it's going to open the door for Landwide to take second, and peek inside for third as well, while Incog takes second. 92, man, pinching down the freaking 35. He fall back to fourth.
Sure, now.
Great, go. Hit the gas pedal. Great. Oh my god.
Battle for fifth right here. You got the 52 Northway, the 24 Bed Road, who's sliding up the track. It's the 52 truck. Look at Predator blocking for the lead up there. Right on board here with the 35 Landwide. Predator blocked the crap out of Incog down the back straightaway. And that allows Landwide to get all over the back bump of that 98 truck. No look now, here comes that 92 of Great on Wheels, bringing the 24 Bend Road, the 52 Northway with them. Oh boy, they're going to go 3 wide here for second. Northway is going to be looking in the bag as they see Great on Wheels making it 3 wide for second. And he gets clear. Bend Road gets back Incog for fourth. He's going to bring Northway with him maybe for fifth. Yep. He's going to bring Sal for sixth. Incog was just battling for the lead a lap ago. Oh, Predator got the wall coming out of 4. That's going to allow the 92 of Grand Wheels to go inside and take the lead. He's going to bring Landwide the 35 with him. He's going to bring the 24 Bend Road as well. Oh, the 24 bump the 75. He gets it loose. And Predator's falling back. He's falling back to 5th right now. If you're Great on Wheels right now, yes, you love this, seeing the 68 and the 98 fall into the back. The truck seats drivers are saying, they're like, you think you could just come down here and dominate? I don't think so, because that 75 and 24 are coming after him. They're coming after him hard. Saw Great on Wheels there in the 62 trying to, and oh, 24's to the wall. 52's whacking. Caution's out. The 51 barely got through past that. Ben Rose got put in the wall going into turn 3. Caution's out.
What's up? I don't know yet. They called me, but
Whew. That was some crazy racing, man. Goodness gracious. Had Incog and Predator fall to the back. They're back up to 3rd and 4th. Had the 24 Ben Road get put in the wall going into turn 3. And then the 52 Northway had nowhere to go.
and then it disconnected and I just truck started to That's what happened to me earlier.
So no one's a lap down. There's Northway riding the wall. Don't know why.
I'm not trying to pass you.
So no one's a lap down. So nobody. There's no free pass. There's no wave around. Everyone should pit here, get 4 fresh tires, and do this all over again.
What fucking time you want to do?
Man, you're pretty cute, so a lot.
So everyone's pitting, like I mentioned. Got the 68 pushing the 75 on pit road. Predator pushing Landwide.
Unless you agree, I think it pissed the green flag.
Bro, my team's running out of flex state. Alright, yep, nope, that's my flex state, that's it.
Alright, looks like the 92 is going to win race off pit road. It's going to bring Landwide with him in 2nd. Got a battle for 3rd on pit road between Sal and... I'm sorry, Landwide 35 got 3rd. That was a battle for 4th between... Oh.
Anybody a lap down?
Oh, what?
What happened to the 98? Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Landwide just lost all his track position. So that means... So the 51 is going to be 4th now. Great O'Hare is going to take the outside lane for the restart. Rubbed up against Predator. No idea why. So World 1's going to be Great on Wheels and 92 picking the outside lane this time. Along with the 98 with the 68 of Predator. World 2 is going to be the 35 of Landwide and the 51 of Sal, who just got his lap back. Not the last caution, but the previous one. World 3 is going to be the 8 of Don Benzito and the 52 Northway. And running out the field is the 24 Ben Rose and the 98 of Incog, who had that problem. He's got it fixed now. We're going back up to the gears. Green flag's back in the air. 51 gave one heck of a push to the 92. That's going to make the 51 go side by side for second on the outside lane going into turn 1. But I think Predator's going to have to spot. It's going to bring Norfolk and the 52 with him, along with the 35 with land wide. So the 51 who started 4th falls back to 5th. Norfolk is the highest he's been always. He was in. Oh, the 35 got loose. Almost collected the 51. And the 8 is going to go by on the outside lane. Yeah, 35 with land wide. Got the 8 one going to 3 and 4. Slid right in front of the 51. Almost collected them. Both. And here comes the 24 Ben Road on the outside of the 51. There goes the 8 of Donovan Zito. Meanwhile, the battle back up front. Norfolk in the 52 cannot hang with the 92 to the 68. There's a 35 land wide as well. Ooh, the 68 getting up to get some grass and dirt going into turn 1.
I need to go back on 1, but I'm loose.
Yeah, I know. I went up a little bit. I went down a little bit. I think I need to go up.
We got at least 2 battles going on here. We got a battle for the lead and battle for 5th back there. Maybe a 3-truck battle for both spots. Got a 3-truck battle for 4th. We got a 3-truck battle for the lead.
Who are you going with? Who is this guy? Yeah, have you seen him before? I don't trust that.
Look at Predator shoving the crap out of that 92 truck. Going through turn 1 and 2.
I have a hot day with Puerto Rican grade, so I gotta clean this up.
No, I have a date tonight, so anytime I
You guys win?
I can ask.
Okay, sounds good.
Push her down the front straightaways. They're going to turn 1. About for 4th is still. Oh! Bumping 1!
I'm sorry.
There goes the bumping 1.
Let off the gas and held my brake, and I just could not fucking keep it going.
68 goes by. The 92. And the 52 Norfolk's going to peek inside for the lead as well. 24 got the 8 button in the back. They're wrecking. The 24 Ben Rose involved.
Caution.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, racing back.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, am I high or is Norfolk in second?
No, you're sober.
I think you're high.
It was only a 1-truck incident. It was still green. Here comes the 92
I told you I'll get up there.
of Graham Wheels trying to get back after Norfolk for second.
You cheated.
Norfolk's going to have the spot.
Check your engine.
And here comes the 92. All the back bumper of Predator again. Will Graham Wheels do the same thing Predator did to him? Oh, he got loose.
Yeah, go ahead and take a second.
He got loose. Caution's out.
You just looked at the line, dude. Yeah, I promise you, I looked to my left. I looked to my left.
You go. Nah.
Hang on, I got pit anyway. I ain't worried about it.
Me too, so.
If I don't get back in time, I'm pissing, so. Just so you know.
Oh, you're,
I apologize.
You're fine, dude. You're fine. As long as it ain't the Cup Series, it's good, man.
Cup Series, you're going around like crazy.
Alright, everybody here?
Oh, shit, damn, I got pregnant.
Alright, hey, Rich.
Belly got over there.
Pit road's going to be open this time by.
Back it down.
No, there's no lap down cars or truck, excuse me. So there's no free pass. There's no wait round.
Still not good at that.
Yeah, we got one.
Graham Wheels pushing Predator down pit road. We got 20 laps to go of the race. So we're going to be restarting with 19 to go.
So screwed. I'm so screwed.
Oh, shit.
24 stayed out.
Give up your bid, your track position.
Who are you talking to? I don't give up. It's a 9.
24 stayed out on the track, so he's your new leader.
Oopsie daisy, that's 1 lap too.
Looks like Predator's going to be second out of pit road. Green Wheels is going to be third. Oh, he's actually going to pit. He's actually going to use the bathroom. So he would be third on the restart. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there's the 24.
Graham will be second. He's back.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to say.
Alright. Everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah. This time. I picked the inside.
It's been a pretty good race so far, guys.
68 cars, the leader, he elects the inside lane.
So Predator takes the lead from hold on to the lead, excuse me, from Green Wheels coming out of pit road. So Predator would choose the inside lane for the restart. Roll 1 would be the 68 of Predator, the 92 of Green Wheels to get back up to the gears. Green flag, back on the way. Woo! That was close.
It's called, okay, so that
Peeking inside for the lead.
on your right, it's
Can't get there.
gas. The pedal on your left, that's called the brake.
That's actually my clutch.
That's what you just hit.
Here comes the 92 going for the lead. He peaked low, couldn't get there.
You want me to say it again?
There goes down to 0, losing 4th. He's going to lose 5th as well. So fall back to 6th.
What car are you in?
Meanwhile, Grant Wales is going hard for the lead. Don Vizito's falling to the back. There goes the 92 on the apron. He saved it. He's going to block the crap out of that 75 truck. It's funny that he says that he's not, as long as not the Cup Series getting bumped out of the way, he's fine, but he's fine with blocking every series. That's kind of funny. But, yeah. Back to the action. Everyone's single file. Got the top 3 trucks bumper to bumper. Got 4th and 5th coming as well. Oh boy. Here comes the 92 peeking inside for the lead. He got him. Got his quarter panel. It's barely going to be clear going into 3. Battle for 4th. Here comes Northway in the 52 inside Ben Road into 24. The 24 is going to hit the wall, come out of 4. Oh, 92 is going to slam the wall. He might have come down for in the 75, I don't know. But he got about for 2nd there. Between Great on Wheels and Landwide. It's going to bring Northway with him. And maybe the 51 of Sal. Oh, Sal try to move him out the way. Landwide would have none of it.
The Wi-Fi, yeah, the Wi-Fi.
You don't even know what the fuck he is. He's like, what's that?
What? I had to put it. You like, what the hell?
You were like,
Green Wheel's trying to do everything he can to get it by Predator. He's got Northway going to the outside for 2nd. And he saw Clem going in at 3.
damn, I didn't think you were going to be able to fully drive around it. You'll get past me. You're good. I'm decent. We can't let Brad win. I don't got money to steal my car, bro.
Green Wheel's going to try the same thing.
I just lost my job. Damn!
He's going to bump him out of the way. Inside for 2nd. Hancock 98's going to hit the wall. Green Wheel's going to fall back. 35 about gave a shot to the 92. Who almost gave a shot to the 52. Oh, 92 Green Wheels gonna peek to the outside for second.
Yeah, you're losing. I'm getting past him.
He's gonna clear him, come out of turn 2. He's gonna bring Landwide the 35 with him. Oh boy, contact between Northway and the 75 Landwide. And Green Wheels is right back on the back bump of Predator. Looks like he's gonna go high again.
I got this motherfucker on.
He's gonna pull around the outside again, I think, this time on Predator.
Still there.
Yeah, he's entering ahead going into turn 3. Oh, contact between Predator and Gray on Wheels. Oh, he got the apron. 60 got the apron. He saved it. He's gonna fall back to the back of this little pack, though. Northway's gonna hang on. He's gonna get by Landwide for second. Here's Incog back in the fight. He's gonna go inside of Landwide for third. Couldn't get him.
From my point of view, you were like your front end was just nudging my quarter going in the corner. Oh, it's fucking pretty.
Here comes Incog down pit road. We're going to make one more pit stop before the end of this race.
Where the hell did 98 go? Oh. Buddy, Rex.
I tell you what,
Northway driving the wheels off that truck, man. He's going to hit the walkout too. He's going to lose third and fourth. Or second and third, I should say. He's going to fall back to fourth. Predator's going to pit this time.
It was a late decision.
Yeah, I was killed us.
Got Incog, Ben Road, and Donovan Zito on pit road.
98 coming out of pit.
Oh shit, there goes all my hands. It was you, Predator.
if you take 2 tires, you got a big cock. Just saying. If you can fucking manage that and still stay on pace.
Comes the 20. Here comes the Gray on Wheels down pit road. It's going to bring the 35 and the 52 with them. A Landwide and Northway.
68 coming out.
51 coming out. 50 coming out. 50, whatever my number is coming in.
So you guys hit my number for Xfinity.
I said 50 and 51. If you don't take
Goes the 98 and the 24.
15.3, baby.
Allowing to get the lap back. There goes the 8 as well.
So are you. You're old. So how do you think they feel? They're young and inexperienced. You or us?
There goes Predator around. He's going to take the lead.
Yeah, guys.
This is gonna be a race.
And 68 gets a penalty. 92 gets a penalty right there. He came up on the freaking track. Came up on the freaking track. There goes Sal by for second.
Oh my god, really?
Is there a wreck? Nope, there's no wreck.
Remember, did you take 2?
Yeah, I took 2.
Man, that'd have been risky right there. I would have been interested to see that.
I took 2.
Got Sal and Gray on Wheels here bound for second. And Predator, who took 2 tires.
I mean, it's, we got 2 laps until cautions are out, or cautions are off.
Yeah, you got a point,
The cautions are out. Cautions out.
Alright, we're backing off into 3.
Fuck, thank God.
Why are they
Oh
freaking...
no, we racing back to lunch.
Yeah, we're racing the back to the line.
God, that saved me.
I don't know why they're freaking throwing a caution out.
75. I thought you were gonna say low.
Yeah, it's, that was my fault.
I don't know why they're throwing a caution out.
And the truck got loose and I got a fucking old 49-year-old father yelling at me, telling me what to do.
Hey, he's gonna whoop your ass now.
Dude, he's gonna stick a pipe up your ass.
He
dude.
pays them fucking bills, damn it.
Oh shit!
So glad I
Are
moved.
you my goddamn vlogger now? Fuck, you don't have to die.
Predator, open pit, open pit.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Pit road's gonna be open this time by. I don't know what the caution was for. I didn't see a wreck.
Hey, where's that zip line at?
Shove up your ass.
Come.
What's up, bro?
So one who's gonna pit, who's gonna stay out.
The guy ahead of me.
51's pitting, 24's pitting, 35's pitting, 8's pitting, 52's pitting. So Sal's pitting as well as Ben Road, Donovan Zito, Landwide, and C. Northway. They're pitting. While the top 3 stay out on the track. Fitting that it's the big 3 of this race. Got Predator, Grand Wheels, and Incock staying out. So whoever wins the race up pit road will be 4th on the restart.
Yep, so we have to go green this time.
75 will come out pit road 4th. He's going to restart on the outside lane.
Just slow it down to 45.
51's going to be 5th. Northway's going to be Northway's going to be 6th. The 8 of Donovan Zito 7th, and well,
Land run.
Ben Road is supposed to be 8th, but Donovan Zito falls back to 8th.
Land run.
What?
Just take it a couple notch downs, please.
Hold your line. Got one outside. Outside.
Speak bad, 45.
All here.
Thank you, man.
Sorry for your...
This time, 68 cars leader.
Alright, keep it quiet, guys.
Can't have another caution. So, this is it.
This is going to be the final restart. Let's see who's going to get up through the gears.
I need you to get up there. Fuck this whole thing up.
Oh boy.
Dude, if you don't show your fucking ass up.
Jesus.
Well, that was a terrible restart.
Like hard, I saw it.
No, it didn't. Fucking dropped all the way fucking onto me.
You can't go until the leader goes. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Well, why don't you just lean on me?
Fucking generation is
Lagging
fucked
a little
up.
bit.
This is going to be a battle for the win between Predator and Grand Wheels here. It's going to bring Incog with him along with the Landwide.
Damn, are you dragging the brake? Holy shit.
Oh boy. It's going to get dicey.
Oh.
Oh, there goes Green on Wheels. He just took a big whack. Big whack.
Whoa! I'm ready to go there. One to go.
win.
Fucking idiot. Fuck you, fucking 92 fucking bitch.
Alright, land run.
Oh.
Well,
Fuck. Just talk to me fucking third, why don't you?
that's the race right there.
I to be fucking
Predator, I think, is going to get his first career win.
Calm down.
fuck's sake.
Looks like the Northway's going to be second, and Ben Rhodes has truck truck's going to be third.
If that was me out there, I'd get a penalty. Fucking stupid ass. Fuck out of my way.
And thanks for putting in.
92,
When
I
you
didn't.
fucking start coming down on me.
No, you're
Wouldn't
fine.
really be my fucking fault, I would've.
You went up just a little bit, and I just tried to take it.
Predator gets his first career win. How about that? Northway's going to be second. Looks like Ben Rhodes is going to be third.
Fucking loser.
I will take.
Donovan Zito, who's setting the back most of his race, he's fourth.
I'm fucking done.
Looks like Incog is fifth in that 98 truck.
92 just fucking waits on me, fucking pussy.
Hell yeah. You know it.
You let a lap,
Fucking
please.
idiot.
Yeah.
Motherfucking go, let's go.
Me or Texas.
Fucking dumbass.
Looks like Sal.
Fucking stupid.
Looks like,
Fucking stupid.
looks like Sal is sixth. Gray on Wheels is seventh.
Fucking stupid.
And rounding out the field is the 35 of Landwide. And Landwide's very upset because Gray on Wheels pretty much took out the entire field,
Fucking idiot.
which is great. I mean, it's okay, but
Hey, good win.
I don't know why he's laughing. I mean,
Oh, shit. That's funny as hell. Yeah, good win, Predator. That was fun.
Alright, good win. That was my first win in this league, dude. In any series. So,
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
Good
Fitting it was the 1 year anniversary for Puerto.
Started fast last time. Hell yeah.
Cause I think it was this way's last year he got his post career win.
I tried not to block you.
No, you're fine. It was just there was an opening for just a second. I was there. It was too close anyway. I probably shouldn't have stuck it in there.
Watch, he'll do it in the cup race.
Where'd my friend go?
Holy shit.
He'll do it in the cup race. Don't worry. He'll do the same thing in the cup race.
Alrighty, boys. I'll tell her.
I'll see you Sunday. Yeah, good race, guys. Have a good
Let's
weekend.
get Puerto in here.
Yep.
First time winner, Puerto. Woo. About time he got his post career win. I'm pretty sure he wanted to be in the Xfinity Series, but hey, congratulations, Puerto, post career win.
Holy shit, dude!
Finally! Finally!
I don't care that it's not in my series. I fucking won!
Finally! Good job!
Oh my god, dude!
Oh, man.
How about that race, man? Shit. I'm sorry. Do your thing.
But hey, congratulations, post career win, especially being it's the 1 year anniversary of you coming into the league.
Yeah. 1 year anniversary was actually at Talladega, but my first race in the truck series was this race. But we had a really good car, or I guess truck. We stayed up there with Great. I knew he was going to be the guy to beat. And really, you know, I just I was patient. I knew that, you know, it was going to come down to fuel strategy, and we made a really good call. We pitted a lap before pretty much everybody, and took 2 tires. And right when we took the lead, a caution came out. I didn't really want the caution to come out because I wanted to see how my old tires would have handled, because I did take 2. But we had that caution, and you know, I was worried that, you know, I wasn't going to get a good jump, but I did. I got a good jump, and the 92. He said I didn't block him, but he stuck his nose in, and I was going to give him room, but he hit my back bumper, and I guess when he hit my back bumper, or my left quarter panel, it shot him onto the apron and caused that huge wreck. But you know, I felt bad. I felt bad for the whole field, because I feel like I did cause that. But he kept telling me that I didn't block him. He saw the opening and it closed up, and right when it closed up, he got into my left quarter panel. So, but all in all, it was a really good race, and you know, I came in here thinking that I was going to get second or third, but I got the win. So I guess that's a good way to start this weekend of doing a triple header that I didn't plan on doing, but yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, you didn't cause the big regulars Grand Wheels, because I saw he made a, well, I'm not going to say anything else about that, but because he and I had problems already, so don't need to cause any more issues. But there was, I kind of like I understand that you were just the only admin here, but I guess it's because of lack of admin attendance, because I kind of like at least, I think, 4 penalties that could have been handed out this race.
Yeah, you know, Grant, I know Texas and Bradley and whoever else is going to go back. The way I saw it was there was a couple guys that went down, but that changed lanes. And I let it slide because they went back up right before the start-finish line. It was kind of tough to see if anybody was going to get on or go on to the apron. But it just... I'm shocked right now. I'm shook. I just realized that I fucking win. So, but you know, all in all, you know, it was difficult to be an admin. Even though there was only 7 other drivers, it was difficult at sometimes. You know, the 92 and the 75, they argued and all that. So I let them argue. but the 75 was upset about the 92 get on the apron, you know, but it's a racing deal. I understand the 75's going for points. And you know, it pains me to feel how he feels, because I've been in his boat, you've been in his boat. Somebody comes in not earning any points, and then boom, something happens and takes you out. So you know, I feel for him. I feel for everybody. But you know, we're gonna party. We're gonna celebrate. Because shit, dude, I finally won one. You know, so it was great. You know, Great on Wheels was a good guy to race with. He was clean all race. You know, I respect him a lot more. I don't get to really race with him a little bit. You know, I hear about stuff about him, but you know, it is what it is. You know, he raced me clean, I raced me clean. There was a couple times that I got into him and he got into me, but that's racing. Fuck, dude. Texas Tech, I want to thank him for giving me an opportunity to come back and race. To give me an opportunity to race, even though I guess he didn't really have a choice, because I was the only headman that showed up. Bradley, S'mores, for you guys being my spotters, fucking awesome. You guys do an amazing job at that. You know, F-Fire, Sports, you know, there's so many people to thank, and it's just, you know, it's awesome to finally get one. You know, JC and I talked about stuff Sunday after the race, and he told me that, you know, I need to go win that championship. And you know, it sucks because he's gone. He always told me, hey, you know, how many wins do you got? How many wins do you got? But now I can finally say, JC, I hope you finally watch this. JC, I got one, bitch. So, but yeah, all in all, like, I want to thank everybody. Everybody knows how I've been just scratching, clawing, and trying to get my first win, and I can't believe it. I finally got one. You know, they said everybody said good win, and I said, you know what? Even though it's not my actual series that I've been racing in and getting points, I actually finally got a win. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, this is my first ever win in this organization. I haven't won in Cup, I haven't won in Xfinity, but I finally got a win, and that was in truck. So, but good things can come at certain times, and you know, I had a bad day, I've had a bad week, bad month, bad year, bad couple of years, whatever you want to say. That everybody knows me. I'm glad that I can finally say that I have won in the Checkered Flag Nascar League.
Yeah, congratulations on your first career win. Now try to get, not only being in trucks, but now let's see if tomorrow in Michigan you can get that first Xfinity win.
Oh, I mean, I'm hoping for it. Michigan is a really fast track, really fun track. So we just got to play our cards right, and like we did tonight.
Yeah, like they say, the first win was always tough, but once you get that first win, the floodgates will open and more wins will come. So good luck tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. Man, oh man, he is so happy, and I'm so happy for him, man. He definitely 100% earned that win. Even though I have a strong dislike for Great on Wheels, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now let's get second place finisher here, Northfree. He had a rough night. He got involved. He was involved in 2X, and apparently finds his way up to second at the end of the race after all that. And there's Northfree. How are you?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't understand.
Oh, you're good. Oh, congratulations on your 52nd on your the race tonight.
Oh, it was not that I wanted it. It was a fast truck, just couldn't stay out of everybody else's mistakes. Finally, at the end, was able to get a hold of myself and start mixing other people's mistakes, and then made it right through and was able to run in the top 5 the rest of the night. And then at the end, it was Great on Wheels, able to slide out through and get second.
Yeah, I also heard that you didn't have a good start. You involved in like 2 X's entire race. Like you said, you finished top 5 in the late stages of the race, and you still managed to finish second. And so I would say that's a pretty good night after the night you had.
Yeah, it was a rough night, but what you can just say, it's going to be a long race. You can't really stress over the first half of the race. Once you get to the second stage, that's when you start stressing. After the second stage, if you're still in the wrecks, then that's when you start worrying.
And I also heard that there was argument between Landwide and Ground Wheels at the last couple laps of this race. What do you see from your end?
I didn't really see much because I was battling the 24 and I think it was the 98 truck, and I was sideways whenever it happened. I just slid right through all that. All I saw was Ground Wheels went underneath, I thought, of the 60 whatever Predator truck, and I thought Predator blocked him, but I guess he just clipped the apron and then turned around in front of everybody and wrecked.
Well, congratulations on finishing second, and good luck in your race tomorrow night in Michigan.
Thank you. It was a good time, good to be back and stuff, and hopefully I can get another win tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
He's gonna need to fix his audio because I could hear him. I don't know if he was watching the broadcast or not, but I could hear him through my headset, and I had to pull my earmuffs off so that I get like not get like a headache just hearing myself. But make sure hopefully you get that fixed just a little bit. Alright, and gonna try to get Landwide in here if he's still like, you know, happy, because I know he's not happy. And spoiler alert, I think there may be a lot of cuss words coming down from his mouth. I could be wrong, but we'll have to find out and see. There we go, there he is. Alright, we're gonna get the, what's his name? We're gonna get the 35 of Landwide in here. If he's willing to talk, that is. If not, then we'll get Sal here on the 51. Yeah, I can already tell that he's not going to join. So we're gonna give it another minute here, and then we're gonna back out. I'm not back out. Invite another driver in here, being Sal in the 51. Still waiting on the Landwide driver of the number 35 Chevy Silverado. That truck, by the way, a little known fact, that this truck was a part-time Bradley behind the wheel for probably the first beginning of the year, and then they hired Landwide to drive the 35 truck, and now Bradley drives the 83 truck. Sometimes whenever he's down in the truck series, so it's good to see 35 at least show that speed that Bradley had again. But unfortunately we're not going to get Landwide in here, so we're going to now get Sal in the 51 here. Online, that is. Yep, he's still online. There's Sal. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. The race didn't start up to like the way you were hoping for. You ended up getting involved in, I think, an early wreck on lap 2, I believe. You were a lap down for all of stage 1 and all of stage 2, but you eventually got back on your lap and salvaged, I would say, a decent finish after the race you've had.
Yeah, definitely put us behind the ball there at the beginning, and like you said, just no matter how I played that first stage or that second stage, I knew I was a lap down, so it was just of not going another lap down that I was worrying about.
Yeah.
But then we were able to get that lap back, and with about that last pit cycle, we were able to pull some strategy and be out in second. And that caution came out for the green-white checkered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I also heard that there was a little argument between Landwide and Green on Wheels at the end of the race. Could you tell from what happened on your end?
I don't know what started that. All I know is that they started wrecking in front of me, and I almost squeezed by, then ended up getting clipped in the back. But we were gonna finish 7th anyways. Then that last corner, the 75, moved me because he was mad. So I'm kind of glad Great on Wheels got him back at the line so I could get the finish I would have gotten.
Yeah, but I would say I mean, even though the finish doesn't show it, it shows that with even with strategy you can still get up front and at least contend for the win. So overall, I would say that you probably have to improve a little bit. I mean, yeah, you're involved in the first wreck, but you would have to at least show like a little more speed if you want to contend for wins and hopefully get in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. We're far from good. Sure, the points say that we're second, but I honestly know I've been underperforming. But it's better to get all the bad races over with now, and come playoff time, we'll be ready to roll.
Well, good luck on your way to make the playoffs, and hopefully you could at least contend for the championship, and hopefully you get that first win of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Alright, well, my overall reaction for this race, I believe that's going to be all the interviews that we're going to do for the night. My overall reaction was, I mean, like Predator said, there was times that there had been like, maybe a penalty for like landwide, changing lanes. I saw a couple times that Great on Wheels got penalized for exiting pit road, not on the back straightaway, rather than turn 2. But I mean, besides those, it was a pretty. At first, in the stage 1, it was like really slow because that thing like half the field got taken out in that early wreck. It was mainly like 3 guys up front with Great on Wheels, Incog, and Predator. And then I think stage 2 really lightened the race up because had all these other guys coming up and like Landwide, Sal, Ben Wood, who all tried to pull some strategy to win stage 2, but unfortunately he lost not only a playoff point but also 3 points as well that could very help him, and it could help him very well in the championship. And then had a questionable caution come out at the very end of the race, and hanging on, making this an interesting finish. But and there was a big wreck at the end of the race that took out, I think, pretty much like the first wreck, took out like half the field, left 3 trucks remaining. But overall, I would say it started off really slow, and then stage 2 came around and it picked up the pace real quick. So I'd like to thank y'all for coming out to the race. Let me just check real quick to see what the next race is. After Texas for the truck series, I believe it's Iowa. I believe that's the next race, and it's Iowa for the truck series. Yes, it's Iowa for the Truck Series, and that's the next race for the Xfinity Series as well. It's Iowa. The Cup Series will be off next weekend, so this is the last race for the Cup Series before that mad dash to the playoffs starting at Sonoma. So I'd like to thank y'all for coming out to stream tonight. I saw at least 2 people watching, so it's better. Surprisingly, it's better than last week at Charlotte for the poker season for the National Series, because I don't think I saw anyone at my point of view watching. So I mean, after the stream a little bit up on YouTube, but overall, I would say that's it was a good race. I mean, of course, there was moments that I thought, you know, should have been like this shouldn't happen or that should have happened, but I think it was mainly on. I think it was only one driver that was competing for points that was land wide, so I guess it's okay. But I'm gonna end the stream right there, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, and congrats to Predator. Finally getting that elusive first career win that he's been looking for over a year now. So he definitely earned it, man. So good job, Predator. First career win. Like I said, there'll be more to come. Thank y'all for coming out to the stream. I know I've said that probably 3 times now, but that's gonna be the last time. See y'all tomorrow night when the the National Series hit the track in Brooklyn, Michigan at the 2 Mile Michigan International Speedway. Have a good night, y'all. Stay safe.